What is a good alternative to the ATM Mini? ATM Mini. It's something that allows you to put multiple HDMI sources into it and then switch at a click of a button. You can have picture in picture, which is kind of what this is. I've got a camera on top of a screen share. You could have gameplay, you could have different things, but I think you don't need it. If you're doing what I'm doing right now, which is a live, well, you can class this as a live stream. I'm doing this as one take. I'm using OBS as my source program. I'm using cheap capture cards to get the video from my multiple cameras into my computer. USB hub, USB 3 hub, and all of it's actually fairly cheap considering the cost you'll pay for one of those ATM Minis, £340. Half of that I can get two HDMI capture cameras, camcorders, which is what I use, cables and capture cards, and plug it into my computer. So the alternative is don't buy the HDMI Mini. Well, I'm not calling it HDMI Mini. It's a Black Magic ATM Mini. Do you need it? You don't need it. The reason you don't need it is you can buy cameras, you can buy capture cards, you can buy cables, and then use OBS to set up your live stream. You can set up a virtual camera in OBS, which allows you to be using that feed on Teams, Skype, Zoom, Discord, anywhere. So actually all these sources you have set up, all the screens you have set up, you could use in different programs as well. In a teaching environment, how good would it be if you were doing a team session and you had one camera and you're talking about something and you're like, okay, how about we look at this session today? You can have a PowerPoint presentation all at a click of a shortcut key. I'm actually using my keyboard here with shortcut keys. However, even better than that, you don't even need to set that up. Let me show you an additional option, which is called Advanced Scene Switcher in OBS. I click start on that right now, so I won't use my hands. Automatically, the screens will flip for me. Every 2 to 3 seconds, it'll flip between my selected scenes. I can set up those screens and scenes in advance. So now I'm hands-free. You can actually see a lot more of what is going on automatically without any issue, without having to spend £340 on a ATM Mini. I'm kind of hating on it really, but I think based on people commenting and telling me that it's the be-all and end-all and it's like the excellent, something that's going to help them live stream. I think once you get it and you use it, you'll actually see the limitations of it based on how much you spent on it. And also the setup, because if you've got different locations, you can't keep setting that up with multiple leads. I'm lucky in the case that everything here stays here. And once it's set up, I use it regularly and I can just do it at a click of a button. I could even live stream with it. So this is ATM Mini and explaining around how, why I don't think you need one, the alternatives, which is basically OBS with other cameras set up with HDMI sources. I don't know. What do you think? Are you using one? Have you bought one? Let me know your experiences. I'll link you here to a playlist which will actually give you more information about the ATM Mini and why I'm thinking it's not the best for the intended purpose.